Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another tarot mission, actually the one we got dropped in the last episode, so we are going right into it. And as you can see on the top left of the briefing, it is a demonic incursion with corn type enemies. So POT beacons stopped broadcasting from a southern landmass following a warp surge, prolapsing the materium into reality. Picked feeds have confirmed a low-level demonic incursion, isolation protocols and moral countermeasure activated. Although, I'm not certain what a moral countermeasure is. Anyhow, confront the arch enemy.
The agents of the ruinous powers created warp rifts in the area. We have to seal these gates, or we will face a demonic incursion, and we're both aware of the consequences.
Oh yeah, and I of course have to get away from the front lines. We are a little bit surrounded. That is one thing, of course, what you could argue is a little bit nasty. This map type, of course, for our class is technically the worst, because we have very tight corners, but I think we are doing well right now. Let's resummon all our guys. So the big guy's down. Instantly I'm going to resummon him. I don't know where the turret gun actually came from. Okay, I know I probably went through scouts, which is not always what you can safely say. It is not always a good option to just walk through them scouts. Anyhow, so the best way for me is going there, back, there, and that is what we are now going to do. Oh man, I can say one thing: I hate those mines. The trip mines here in this game for this class we are playing is the worst, because in the end they are doing AoE damage, which is per se saying not bad, but when you have little squishy enemies which clump up, this is a immense point in this game, they clump up so hard, then of course AoE damage is the worst. Anyhow, we are doing quite well right now. That's good, whatever that is. That looks like the Blade of Abaddon, I of course meant, but it's probably a blood ladder sword. So did I say X? That of course was the wrong word and something I did not want to say. Resummoning those guys. The close combat tank we have is going to be the next, so let's actually use the heat-based weapon here for a change, because why not? We have collected this nice weapon in the last episode. It's actually doing a lot of damage. I'm not certain whether it's 366 or 266, not certain there, but in the end that is a ton load of damage. And the good part is we can even upgrade it a little bit. That is one thing in my opinion. I don't know why, because sometimes pressing the spacebar button key there is too much to me. I'm not switching enemies' weapons.
The gate is closing, but reality is still bleeding into the warp.
I switch. That is basically what I want to say. I should switch weapons around more, and as you can see, with this weapon actually has 2 skill slots like our other weapon. It obviously goes through a multitude of enemies, which of course is great. So we have not direct AoE damage. You can't call it AoE damage actually, but some sort of damage which goes over a couple of enemies, and that is, I think, not a bad thing. Obviously it of course does not probably as much damage as our carbine alpha rifle. I forgot the word there I now, but fair enough. The only bad part, that's the one reason I didn't use by now heat-based weapons with this class more, is that when I started playing this class, where I was still a little noob, I was more of the guy going to the front and fighting at the front, because that is actually the way I played this game 3 years or 2 years, I don't even know, 1 to 2 years, let's say it like that. And I was always the frontline guy alone, and then either going to close combat or going in range combat. So that is what I was used to until I've actually learned how to correctly, in my opinion, correctly play this class, relatively correctly. Yes, there's still, I guess, things I have to do better, which I don't do correctly by now.
The gate is closing, but reality is still bleeding into the wall.
Annihilation is a gift to the Emperor.
But, well, that's it. And in that phase, I was even sometimes doing the close combat stuff there. I had a couple of, I think, even episodes on this channel where I was using exact the precise weapon, not this one, but the same kind. And I had only, I think, 3 constructs. I think the close combat guys, the small ones. So we always overheated very, very quickly, and that is the reason why I don't or did not use them very, very often. Fair enough. Now I learned out of mistakes, and I see that this weapon is
By the Emperor, the Daemon was bound to riches.
seems to be very, very powerful, and that is quite cool.
Let's see what was so important in the chest.
Okay. Oh, there was, I think, a lot of loot there. Good, good, good. I like that. So, oh my goodness, I haven't even seen them. Let's bring them down. 3 or 4 of them, of course, ain't very cool. I even need to resummon the first couple of constructs right here. And 1 warp tail in there remains. Stun mine picked up. Okay, I actually thought we were directly at the spot where we have to be at the last warp gate. Wow, man, I love this weapon. It goes through a couple of enemies. I think it is some sort of electro weapon, which of course is quite nice. Plasma arc shot, okay, plasma weapon. So that is quite cool. Yes, of course, electric weaponry would do a different kind of sound, I guess. So if you haven't seen the last episode, I think we noticed that pretty damn immensely is we increased the attack range of our constructs not only by 3% but by 6%, and in my opinion we notice it already, and that is
Enemy reinforcements are emerging into real space.
and that of course is very, very useful, helpful, and so to say cool. So bringing the last warp gate down and through with the mission. We are.
Of a cataclysm, but the day is saved. It's time to open a bottle of Amasec. You deserve it.
No, that we are definitely not going to do, because I don't really know what is. Well, you can say it's alcohol, I know, but we are just going to go through the items we have received here and do do end this episode in a couple of minutes. I can only say that. Okay, rewards from the Holy Orders. I'll open it up, and nothing out of the ordinary, nothing out of the ordinary. Quick look here. Oh, new level reach, that is great. That is great, that is great. We take a look here. Close combat weapon I can neglect, we don't use them. Probably I even think we are not going to use them in some in a short amount of time. That is the word I searched in my mind, and obviously as cool as I am, did not find. Alright, anyhow, what we still can do in this episode actually is what I've just seen here. We still can upgrade some tarot cards, and I am not too certain whether we still have that stuff in here. Okay, no, but we have a couple of intel available, which I by now have not yet put into a mission. So let's do 6 of them. Alright, so practically if we go to FIFA 20. We practically have 6 pack openings. Okay, there's a mission we can do in the last episode. We can do it. Yes, time travel all over. Okay, I'll just open up 2 per episode, I guess. I think that is a good and reasonable amount to do in one episode. I don't want to go through too many. Okay, 58 is a little bit too high for now, but guys, that right now leads us to the end of this episode. The good part is, of course, we are going to have an episode mission type for the next episode. But for now, guys, as usual, I really thank you for watching. If you actually have enjoyed this episode, guys, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.